Let's get salty!
Everyone, Zeddy here again today with a gameplay video as we have just had the balance patch go live like today. I recorded some gameplay yesterday to try and highlight a deck that did really well at the Masters Tour. Basically, it's only bad matchups. Our Demon Hunter, which got nerfed today and is likely going to be the subject of more complaints as Time Winder Zarimi is an outright broken card, and this refined Zarimi list has shown a lot of promise. You can get out your Thirsty Drifters while you get out Zarimi, Ziliax, and basically get OTK pretty early on with the deck with the right hand. You have Harth Stonebrew in there for like an alternate win condition if you're just out of cards, and maybe you get like a Q block thing. Spoilers to one of our games that I may or may not have won. I might have actually uploaded a loss because the game was insane. But yeah, the deck is nuts. Play a bunch of one drops. You have Scale Replica, which is guaranteed to draw Zarimi because the only dragons you play is the 5-mana one and the 1-mana ones. That's it. You generate more dragons as well with Whelp Wrangler. You can copy your 1-mana stuff with Pip and just draw your deck with like Funnel Cake and Clergy. The deck is gross. It's really good, and it's probably going to be another one of those like we probably need to nerf this. But anyways, enjoy the games, enjoy the deck. Very safe, I would say, to say that this will be a good deck after the nerfs. And if you enjoyed the video, please like and subscribe. Have a great day and stay salty, my friends. Got ourselves a Death Knight. Interesting that it says keeping Magatha is pretty good. I have not played this deck almost at all. I don't play Priest, but I do it for the YouTubes, all right? Because this deck is supposed to be going to be the best, one of the best decks. It's one of its worst matchups, I think, is Demon Hunter, which is obviously getting nerfed earlier today, but I'm recording this out of time. Look at the numbers. It's not too bad. I'm going to try keeping it. We'll see if I regret it. We'll see if I regret it. Well, we got Zarimi already. The very balanced card that's not driving people crazy at all, but yeah, it turns out that taking an extra turn is good. Nobody would have ever guessed that, but we have figured that out now. Yeah, unfortunately, our dragon will be dying here. Rainbow has been the deck of choice lately. And this guy is the best possible opener. Salesman into casualties. So not the best start for us. But that's fine. We're going to make this work. So we're already going to have 3 dragons. Like, this is not much of a requirement, is it? Like, it's why a jank deck like this might be one of the best decks after the nerfs, if not the best deck. Is that you just need 4 dragons, play them, that's it. I do not think you could have a better opener than this, by the way. I've played a lot of Rainbow. This is the best curve humanly possible. So we're pretty screwed already. But, we'll try our best. But this is looking pretty impossible. I think I have to coin Magatha next turn and hope for the best. But yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, perfect curve so far. We'll see if that continues. That pretty much continues, yep. Yeah, I think we got the loss already. Remember when Sprint cost 7 mana? That is interesting line. I guess they take less damage that way, okay. It makes sense. So, yeah, I don't know how we're doing this. Coin Magatha, just watch. Just watch, we're gonna draw like 4 spells. 4 spells incoming. All right, I only hit how many spells? 1. They have no dragons. All right, only 1. That's all right. We made the mill army the dead. We're happy. Maybe, I don't know. I'm never happy. What am I talking about? Zeddy happy? We don't do that around here. I think we're gonna just try and set up, like, if we can, a kind of OTK turn if possible. Like, I want to copy the Thirsty Drifter. So I think we go... All right, we need to set up like a big scam turn. And I think I have to go in now.
Consequences.
So I think we can go clergy.
Light sings, and the impure fall.
The problem is I can't get the the funnel cake in there, and I really want to. I guess I can do it like this. Draw the card. And then I pip, so I got this. And then I play another dragon. And we just try and set it up that we can go like Zarimi, the 1-drops, double drifter, Zill, and just kill them. I think that's the play. Ziliax, if you're not aware, it buffs my board. That's gonna make things annoying. That's gonna make things annoying. But I can also try and set up with Amanthul. It's like how much damage? I think I just hold here. Trying to think, because I don't have enough mana to play everything I don't think that I would like to play. Like, I need to do 30 here, I think. I could copy my Zill as well. But then this is going to deny me a lethal, I think. I think I just need to wait a turn. I think I need to wait a turn. I don't die here. I probably just copy that and I'm just gonna mill. Because I'm just thinking, like, I need to play a dragon, though. I do need to play a dragon, but I have one in hand. Alright, so I'm gonna copy this. I'm gonna try and set up an OTK. I don't know if this will work. You'll find out in the future. In the future, you can skip ahead. Will Zeddy's 8-head strat work? Probably not. We're gonna go for it. I believe.
You could use a string.
Oh, it's funny, this card sees like no play. Alright, so they keep the board nice and wide, so our Zills are cheaper. Alright, so we're gonna try and set this up. Wish me luck. I probably took some wrong lines, but that's what we do around here. We don't play well, we just complain. Alright, so we can Thirsty Drifter. We can Thirsty Drifter. We can play our Ziliax. We can play our other Ziliax. We can play the 2-mana Ziliax. Ziliax, the 2-mana big boy. We take an extra turn because we played all of 5 dragons. We then Amanthul and kill their taunt and win the game, and that is this deck's gonna be a problem. What can I say? It's just absurd. Time Warp had a harder requirement, and it's a huge problem. Oh my god. Anyways, yeah. Right, we got ourselves a paladin. You don't see too many of those around these days. I'm gonna take a look at the mulligan stats. Again, I haven't played this deck a ton. Obviously you always want your 1-drops. I feel like Whelp Wrangler going second should be fine. Or going first. Just looking at the stats, it's very low though. Thirsty Drifter apparently is just pretty good to keep, but stats are just super limited here. Not sure what I want to do. All right, so what do we keep here? We can get our dragon engine going with the Whelp Wrangler. I don't know if these stats are particularly accurate, and I have no idea how bad Paladin's going to be for us. I guess we'll try the Wrangler. Whelp can be good early. All right, this is a atrocious hand. But yeah, Harth Stonebrew could be really good in this deck because, you know, you can run out of cards pretty quickly. It's like an alternate win condition. Like at Masters Tour, it won. I think someone got Q block when they were dead to rights and it won them the game. All right, let's get the Whelp Wrangler out there. Yeah, I haven't seen much Paladin since it got nerfed, so I'll be curious to see what we're gonna face here. I would assume it's still like hand buff. You can still do that and win. This deck doesn't really have AoE. It just plays a lot of early minions, and then you get that Zarimi tempo swing. Oh yeah, I forgot. That's a Paladin card too. I kind of forgot. All right, I think we go for the board presence here. Bump in, heal up. It's a 2-mana 3/4. I think it's fine. So Deputization Aura used to be the nuts here. I'm guessing hand buff weapon. Hand buff weapon. So they can kill this. They can kill this, so yeah, it'll be interesting to see if we can set up like an OTK of any sort against this deck. We got Zarimi, which is 4 away. We don't really have much to go with everything here. I guess we just get this going. Yeah, we just don't have a lot going here. 2 away. I'm not exactly going to be aggroing him out because they got all the healing and all that stuff. The 4-mana plushie now. Yeah, Whelp Wrangler. Meta card in Hearthstone now. Who'd have thought? It's just an arena card. Said everybody. Scale Replica would be disgusting. That'd be a great pickup right now. Magatha would probably be alright. Yeah, this is gonna be tough. I actually haven't looked at matchups so much for this deck. I just know that it has very few bad ones. I'm just gonna take a look at Legend for Zarimi Priest matchups. We're looking bad against Demon Hunter, bad against Flood Paladin, which this could be. So we'll see how that plays out. All right. Let's draw some cards. Seems all right. We draw a little bit more here. There's the Magatha. Yeah, we lose to Flood Paladin. The Pain and Sludge Warlock can be rough. I lost to a Wheeled Warlock already, grinding this deck, but they played a 6-mana 30/30 and I had a bad start, so that was the end of that. But yeah, they got +3/+3 in hand. They got plushies in hand. I'm gonna be in a rough spot here. That is pretty slow though. They can put that 9/8 into my 1/3. Yeah, our Zarimi's still not quite there. They do not indeed put it in there. We don't have to play around Wind Fury anymore. That's kind of nice. All right, we got the Scale Replica. So we get 2 1-drops. Because that's literally all we run for dragons. Which would get this complete, and we can get the Thirsty next turn. So I think we do that. I think we actually want to buff this guaranteed because these are just dying anyways.
Starting the operation.
And I assume they're going to fully heal here, but we'll go from there. I assume Plushie comes down and they heal a bunch. I think we got to go Zarimi next turn to try and stabilize and go into Harth Stonebrew. I mean, they might still run Deputization Aura, but the card's bad now. Like, -2 attack is pretty rough for that archetype. Could be a flash sale turn. I assume they're playing the Flood variant. If they're playing Mining Casualties going wider, right? So I'm guessing Flash Sale. Full clear my board. All right. No Flash Sale, but Sea Giant. I assume Sea Giant. There's 9 that could... Oh, Ziliax. Ziliax in every deck! I don't know. We gotta try and somehow stabilize this board. And go for more of yeah, winning on board strat. Because we do not necessarily have a way to really reload here. But maybe we can just, yeah, take that board advantage. But this taunt's really kind of messing with us. Alright, Ziliax is a huge pickup. Because we can play it. We can freeze this. I think we freeze this. Harth Stonebrew. And then we got Q Block. That could be pretty good. That could be very good. That's a win con in itself. We got Defile. We can get Skull up. So yeah, I think we just try and stay alive here. I think we just try and stay alive here and get Gul'dan. I could just play Void Lord and then get another Void Lord. Probably set up a Defile play here. Plus, we got a bunch of stats on the board they got to deal with. That was absurd. By the way, you want to see what a waste of money is? I'm so close to a full diamond deck. I want to get a full diamond deck so we can do the diamond deck challenge. I'm 27 of 30 cards away with Mage. I want to do it. And I think after that, I'm going to stop buying all this stuff because it's getting out of hand. And even I can't keep up with it. So once I get the whole diamond deck, which should happen soon, I think the mini set for the next set, not this one. I think we're gonna do that and dial things back because it's out of hand. The monetization stuff is just outrageous. All right, I think we can get the weapon out here. So we get the weapon. Do I Defile? Defile clears. Because I hit into here. I could just bump and then Defile. And they're left with nothing. It's not a great Defile though. Because they're not threatening that much, but I mean, we win the long game now, so we should just do it. Yeah, I think we just Defile here. Like they're gonna have Finley. They can transform one of my boards, I guess, but I can always Dark Pact to make sure one of these dies, so our Gul'dan should always get not full value, but enough value. But you have to worry about, you know, the Finley. They're playing Excavates, they're gonna run that card. But I just don't want to take a bunch of damage, right? I want to hit Void Lord, but if we don't, we can figure stuff out. We can figure stuff out. Interesting game, win or lose. It's definitely going to be an interesting one. That is a rather large man. See, I might just end up dying because they just Finley and kill me through it. God, the old strats just ain't what they used to be, are they? Okay. Alright, so I can hit in. This doesn't die. We cube it. I'm not gonna faceless it because again, they can just Murloc me. And that's kind of bad. All right. So we're going to get this next turn, and I have no way to destroy it, so my Gul'dan's going to be a lot less impactful. I will get 3 Doom Guards, though, which is relevant. Yeah, we might not necessarily get there now. What a crazy game. Win or lose, we upload. We upload. I can't just always upload the wins, right? That can be kind of lame when that's all you do, right? But yeah, I'm definitely gonna want to try and as long as the board isn't set up in a state that I'm gonna immediately blow up, I feel like I don't Gul'dan. They might not have Finley too. Like, they have an elemental, they have a holy spell, and an excavate card. Right now in hand they don't have it. Right now they do not have it, so. And we don't die on board. We draw. Would have been great to get a synchronize. So I don't believe they can have it. They can't trade this off and get it, but they could always top deck it, unless I'm misreading their hand. But I don't think I am. They'd have to top deck it, I'm pretty sure. All right, okay. So now we get a bunch of stuff back. It could be bad stuff because we've got the demons in the pool and all, but we're trying to make the... I just like this aggro deck is just completely outvaluing us. It's so stupid. But what am I talking about? I'm playing a freaking Time Warp deck with Gul'dan. What am I even talking about? Absurd. Absurdity. All right. Yeah. I mean, we got to do the thing, right? Hidden here if there's Doom Guards. They have 1 elemental in their top decks. Do we get any Doom Guards? I got 2 Void Lords, that is good, but I can't deal with all these stats. So I don't even think we get there, which is outrageous to me. I need Aman'Thul to have any chance, and then he drew the Murloc, so. Isn't that crazy? We took an extra turn, we Hearth Stonebrewed, and we still lose. But we gotta highlight this game. You can at least see all that this deck can do. It is pretty absurd. It's crazy to think they also used to get Wind Fury with that. I can't believe that. I thought for sure we'd win that game. But nope. Even with the full Q-block package, it can't deal with 2024 power creep. Not even close. Dragon Druid is what people are playing these days. I think I keep Scale because it just always gets me Zarimi. I think it might be wrong. I haven't had the most stealth. How's my record been so far playing this deck? It's been all right. 2-2 learning a new deck. Or at least a new deck for me. It's definitely not like super duper straightforward to play. It is not super duper straightforward to play. And when I say the word super duper, you know it's business. This is another card that I will be shocked if Miracle Salesman stays the same way. You know, it's in 50% of standard decks at the moment. 50%. But yeah, it does turn out that a 1-mana 2/2 with upside, pretty good. Pretty good. And a 1-mana 3/2 with upside is also pretty good. Turns out, overstated early game is pretty good. So it could be spell damage. Wow. I guess this looks pretty good against spell damage. Spell damage turn. What a fun game. On to the next. All right, we got ourselves a Death Knight. I think we just keep Scale Replica. I feel like you want to keep that. Get a 1-drop dragon. You get your quest reward. I like how I called it quest reward, but that's really what it is. Like, what else do you call it?
Starting the operation.
All right, we got our Chirurgeon. Hero power on 2. It's not bad for us. Not bad. So I could hold off with
Patch you up.
the Pip. I think I want to get stats on the board though. Next turn I can play this. I get 2 1-drops. I think that's fine. I could hold them for Pip too if I want. Again, I think I just go for stats. Although, I think we play this. Next turn I can go Pip and just start spamming the dragons. Something like that. We got Clergy with the funnel cake, so I get 4 cards here, which is perfect. Although I will overdraw with the oil, but I don't think I care that much. Because I can just like rip through my decks pretty quickly here. I've got Clergy, double funnel cakes, 1-drops. Just grossness. Remember, this used to cost 4 and it was like the best card in the deck. And they just buffed it. That's why I firmly don't believe you buff good cards, because it'll eventually become broken once, you know, support and stuff shows up, right? Is he not killing the oil? Because that would overdraw me. Not killing the oil. Yeah, all right. Okay, so let's draw 2 cards here.
Light sings, and the impure falls, and the impure fall.
And cheat mana, because mana cheating is fun. Our quest thingy is done. Let's get these out. And cheat some more mana and draw 2 more cards. So I could literally complete the thing, but I don't kill them. It's a massive tempo swing, but they could also just answer the board. Right? Like, I can't get the Zill out till next turn. Is it set up lethal? Is it set up lethal? I have 7, 11, 14, plus 16, and then I get another... I think it's just lethal. I think this is on curve lethal. Because then I can just play... Actually, I can do this. I could hit it, play the Zilliax, hit it, play the Zilliax. Oh man. So you can see the blow, you can get the blowout wins, you can win the late game, you can come close to beating a paladin. This is definitely a deck you probably want to try today. It's pretty darn good.